Hey guys, Brad and Braden here. We're reading The 7 Habits of Happy Kids. It's a book we've read about half of as a family, so we turned to a chapter we've never read before. Braden's got dyslexia, and we discovered something kind of magical today. Someone told us that if you will take a colored transparency piece of paper like this, a little bit like it's really just the 3-hole punch things you put in a divider like for a notebook, it will completely change the way their brain processes. So instead of just looking at black ink on white paper, which they have a bit of a problem with, just putting the yellow over it changes everything, okay? So we've never read this chapter, so I'm gonna have him read it and notice the speed at which he reads, how clear he reads, and then we're gonna ask him questions to make sure he actually understands
and
it.
And I want to take this off and read when I'm
We're gonna read
like
normal. Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay. One sunny day, Mountainville Elementary, while Miss Hoot was teaching about the letter Z, Sophie felt fast asleep. Mr. Hoot walked over and gently nicked her with a feather, and Sophie,
Right here. Just skip
wake up, Sophie, and she said. Sophie opened her eyes and blinked. Try to remember where she was. Didn't you get enough sleep last night? Asked the Miss Hoot. I guess not, said Sophie. I yawned. I go to bed early tonight.
So what's the story about so far?
So they're at their elementary school. Miss Hoot is teaching about letter Z, and this girl fell asleep in class.
She's sleeping, right? Okay. Now let's turn the page, and we're gonna read it without this. So go ahead and read for us. Just read normal like you normally would.
Okay. On the way home from school, Sammy said, "How is
That's wow.
Wow, sis, I can't believe you fell asleep in class today.
Mm-hmm.
What is
That
is so
was
so
embarrassing.
embarrassing. I know, said Sophie, but I'm feeling so fatigued as Sammy tried, said Sophie. I mean,
I've been
feeling very tired lately. Huh? Oh,
that's duh.
Cause you
That's
cause you stayed up all night reading under the
covers.
Mom should take your flashlight away.
All right. So tell me what's going on here.
I don't really know.
See, when the mind is focused on reading and it's taking all the mental process just to read, it actually only focuses on reading and not actually paying attention. So do this for me. So I'll place this back here. Read that second paragraph down there and let's...
What about I read this paragraph and tell you what it said?
Yeah, we could, but I want to read something you've never read before.
But reading is spice of life, and Sophie, I didn't know books were the spicy, said Salmon. I just thought Mexican food was. Never mind, said Sophie, rolling her eyes. I just hurried home. I can take a nap. Boom, done.
So what's he talking about there?
So, she was saying, reading is the spice of life, and Sam was like, I thought Mexican food was
Spicy.
Never mind.
Isn't that amazing?
And then she
Y'all saw that, right? How fast he's reading, and he can actually understand it because his mind isn't working overtime just to read.
Dad,
So he can actually pay attention to
Now
it.
we should read this and see if
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
do
do
it.
it. Go ahead.
On the way home.
Don't read fast. Just read good. Okay.
On the way home from school, Sam said, "I know, sis, I can't believe you fell asleep in class today. That's so embarrassing." "If you," said Sophie, "but I'm feeling so
Fatigued. Yeah, it means tired.
Fatigued
Basically.
as Sammy.
Tired.
Tired, said Sophie. "I've been feeling very tired lately." "Duh, that's 'cause you stayed up all night reading under the covers. Mom should have taken your flashlight away."
Dang. Good job. Good job, Braden. High fives.
Now, do you want to ask me what was that about?
Yeah. Tell me what that was about.
That was about so Sam and Sophie were walking home, and they said and Sam said, "Hey, that was so embarrassing, you falling asleep in class." And she said, "Yeah, I feel so tired, fatigued." And so she said, "I was reading," and then Sam said, "Your mom should have taken away the flashlight from you."
Can you believe that? Because it's easier for him to read, he can comprehend what he's reading, which means now instead of learning to read, he can actually read to learn. Praise God for this little transparency. And thank you so much, Tammy Mullins, for telling us this little secret. Good job, buddy.